Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to my YouTube family, and you are watching a data science project where we use Power BI and mysql workbench. And if you're visiting my channel first time, so here's the playlist for you where I upload all the videos. And in the previous video, I will show you a very simple and beginner level dashboard in Power BI, and side by side I also use the mysql workbench to test the result of Power BI. From now tutorial series, I am going to show you some complex mysql queries, and also we create a dashboard in Power BI, and side by side we check the answers of Power BI in mysql to practice the more complex queries. As you know that for getting a job and for working in professional field, you need to learn more complex queries in mysql, like group by, order by, joins, outer, inner, and all that. So from these videos I will show you more complex queries we are working and practicing. If you like my video, please like the video and write a comment for me, and if you need any help regarding codes and anything, you can write a comment. Also I will show you my website where I post the queries for you, which we work on the video, which we use in the video. So you can watch this website. Here is the link, and I will show you this GitHub where I post the dataset which we are using in the in these videos, and also I post the code in my GitHub so you can get the code easily. Okay, so in today's video you will see here is the dataset which we are using in the previous video. We are working the same dataset here, and you can download this dataset from this link. And also in this mysql workbench, I am using the same dataset in the Power BI and also in mysql workbench. So this is the query which selects the data from the this data table, and if you see the table, it is present inside this tutorial schema. So I write the name which is tutorial.data. Okay, this is very simple query which select all data. The mean of static is all, like it select all data inside this table. So here is the result, and you will see the result. Okay, now the very first query which we are going to run is this query. I already write this query to save the time, and so I will explain this query so that you can understand it quickly. In this query you will see that we select hours of call, which is nothing but column name hours of call here, and then I'm going to count this hours of call, and this is as which means that put the name of column this incident count. So it count all the hours of call, and then create a new column and give the name incident count and put the answer of count in that column. Then we write the table name, then we group by. As you know that group by is nothing but it groups the all categories. Like if we have a column like this, and in this column we have fire, false alarm, and special services, 3 type of categories. So it simply the group by simply returns 3 name, which is fire, false alarm, and special services, and ignore all the other same names and only return the 3 categories. So this is the meaning of group by. And the order by is nothing but you can order like ascending or descending. If you want to show the result in ascending, like A, the letters which starts from A comes first, then B, then C. So you put the order ascending. Ascending is nothing but smaller to higher. So in alphabets, A is smaller and the B and C are higher, like this. So how this query executes, especially this thing is very important to understand how this query execute, so that you can know what is the answer. So the query execute is like the very first thing, as this is 4 parts of query. Okay, the select 1 part, 2, 3, and this is order by is 4 part. So the very first part which run is from, like, first of all it goes to this table which is data, and select this whole table. So the from is the very first step, and then the second step is group by. Okay, you need to remember it. The second step is group by. Then when we select this whole data, we have this whole data. The second step is group by, which means we want to group by the column which is over of all. So this is our column, and in this column you will see we have zeros, 1, and if I scroll down, you keep an eye on this column. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, all like the 23, 22. So what it returns, it as we have a lot of zeros, but it returns only 1 0 because we are using group by. This column have lot of 1, but this group by means it convert all ones into 1. And I hope you understand this. So it returns it group by, and what it returns is 0, 1, 2, 3, and up to 23, because we have 0 to 23 values in this column. Okay, so this group by what this group by returns 0 to 23. Okay, the work of this group by is finished. Okay, so the first part which is from runs, then the second part which is group by runs, and the third part is select. Okay, how this query work I explained you very deeply, so that this is very important. It is used in MySQL complex queries much more. So the from, then group by, and now the next query which is run is select part. So what it select, as in when we reach here, we have this group by which is 0 to 23. Okay, so now we have data which is already grouped by, like 0, 1, 2, and all these rows are grouped. So what we show is hour of call. So what we get in hour of call as 0 to 23 values, and then what we want to show is count. So we count all hour of calls, like how many zeros, how many ones, how many twos, and then we show that in this column which is incident count. Now I'm going to run this query, and you will see the answer, and you will see the answer here. This group by returns all zeros and zeros 1 and all the value 1 time, and this count, what this count do, it counts all zeros. So we have 59 zeros in our data, and 38 ones in our data, and all this. So you can see the answer. So this is the first time, so I explained this query very deeply. I hope you understand it. Now we make this in our Power BI also. So we have hour of call. We select hour of call, and we select this table so we can view clearly. As you know that here is a summation. So what this summation do, it counts all hour of call, but we don't want this, as we want this 0, 1, 2 and whole. So you need to write here is sum of hour of call, so you need to click on it, and you can it sums, you will see it sum all the rows, but we don't need sum, we need count. So now, sorry, we don't need count, we need to click don't summarize. So it returns like this. We don't need to perform any operation in it. So, and the next thing is, what we do is incident count. We are going to count the incident. So first we put the incident group, and we put it here, and you will see we have the incident. It what basically it did, it counts all the, it sum all the numerical values, but it did not do anything with the categorical values. As this is categorical value, so it did not do anything, but we need here the count, like it count all the false alarm 0 and like this. So you need to put this count here. Now you will see the values. So if I increase the size, you can go to this and search for font, and you need to increase this size. I hope you view it clearly. And now you will see the answer. For 0 we have 59 incident count like this. For 5 we have 12 incident count. For 5 we have 12 incident count. So it means that the answer in Power BI is accurate. We test it with this mysql query. And now you can, if you want to see the graph, you can use this graph. You can use this stack bar graph, and what you want, you can use it. And if you want to view what is the data on each bar, then you can go to here, and then you can open this data label, and now you will see this each bar have a data. So this is the graph. For the sake of more place, you can remove that, and this is our graph. So it is very important inside, where we see that in each hour, like this 0 means 12. So at 12 we have 60 incident group registers. At 5 we have 12 incident registers and all that. So this give important insight. Also the next query is this one, and here again you will see the first part, which is run is tutorial data. So it the result of this part is we have all the data, like all the columns inside that data. Then the second query run, which is group by. So if we watch the data, you will see here is our data set. Okay, so now it grouped by the borrow code. Where is the borrow code? You will see here we have the borrow code. So we have a different borrow code like 10. The whole things are same, but the last two digits are different, 10, 3, 33 and all that. So it grew by all the same borrow code, like if we have 20 borrow code which is similar to this one, so it return 1. Okay, so it grew by all the borrow code. After that, the next step run is select. So this select functions, what it selects it selects from this group by data. This is very important thing that you don't confuse. It did not select from the whole table. Okay, because now we have a table, but the which is grouped by. Now the table which we have, in that table we have only one borrow code, like this, the not whole column but only one borrow code, and so it shows what we select from that table is the borrow code. So we have all the borrow code, but the only one not all the borrow code. And then what we are doing here is sum. We are going to sum the national cost as the total cost. As total cost means we are creating a new table and we put the national sum of national cost there. So we sum the national cost. An important thing which you need to understand here is, let's suppose we have 10 borrow code similar to this number. Okay, like this number. Let's suppose we have 10 borrow code similar to this number, which means that we have 10 rows with different property type, property category and all the data, and also which means that we have 10 national cost. So what we are going to perform with that 10 national cost is sum. Whenever you write some function like count, like average, like min, max here, that function is going to apply on one same borrow code, but on all that rows which are similar to this borrow code. So what this sum function is going to do, it sum all that 10 national cost, because we put the national cost of the same borrow code. I hope you understand this very nicely. Okay, so it returned that, and at the end the order by functions part runs, and here what you do is you put the descending order, which means it show bigger value first then smaller, and like this, and we apply the descending order on the total cost. As you know that this order by function is run at the last, so we have some value in our total cost, so that this function did not give any error. This thing is very important. Okay, so it arrange this total cost in the descending order. Now I'm going to run this query and you will see the answer, which is like this. We have the borrow codes and we have the total cost, which is the sum, and you will see the higher national cost is 18,648 and all this. Okay, so it is very important inside, which shows that the total cost spent on this borrow is 18,000 and this borrow is 14,000 and all this. Okay, now we are going to make the graph here, which is the borrow code. Again we select the borrow code from here Mm, so here is the borrow code, and you will see Power BI automatically give all values like 1. It did not give like 10 values if we have 10 borrow of 1, so it automatically give the 1 value. And what we are going to the next is sum of national cost. So where is the national cost? We have this national cost, and we put it here, and you will see it is the sum, as this is the symbol of summation, which means sum the national cost. So what it do is it sum all the national cost of this borrow, then it's all the national cost of this borrow like this. But you will see that we write this descending order here. We also do the descending order here. So you will go to here, and here there is no option. So you can select this from here. You will see these 3 dots, then you can sort by the sum of like this. Now you will see that it is show the maximum value at the top of the row. Okay, and if you want to watch like this pie graph, you can also use this graph. Also you can use this type of chart, and you can increase this size like this. You have this graph also. You have too many graphs, you can use that. Okay, for the sake of place, I will use this size. Okay, now what is the next query? I hope you understand these queries very well, because it is very important to understand this group by, order by, and this queries. Okay, and now the next one is this query where we group by the incident group. So we have only 3 different categories in inside incident group, so it shows these 3. Then we count the incident, like how many false alarm, how many special services, and how many fire. So what this query is doing, it take the table, it group by the incident group, which is these 3, and now what we are going to apply is select is the incident group, and the count, like it counts all the false alarm, it counts all the special services and fire, and then show the output. And we order by using descending, so the maximum value is above, and then all that. So it is very easy now. Okay, the next one query, okay, we make the graph in the Power BI. So we take this incident group, and as you know, we need to count the incidents. So what we are going to do is we take the incident here again. So we have two incidents, and what I'm going to do, I put the count, so it counts the incident. Now we have this type of information. I am going to create some line graph, and you will see here I have the line graph. It shows the line, and if you see the false alarm, we have 393. If we see special services is 197. If I see the fire, it's 149. And I hope you understand this graph. Okay, so what is the next query? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is select the table, group by the incident, and it's very simple. Now I hope you understand it. And what I select the incident group, and then I use the average. So this average is going to like if we have you will see that we have 393 rows in the false alarm. So it apply this average formula to these 393 only, but in which column we put here, which is first pump arriving attendance time. So it going to do is it apply the average formula on first pump arriving attendance column on 393 rows. Similarly for special services, and similarly for fire. And as it first convert this column to the seconds, then apply this average formula, and then we divide the answer to the 60, so it gives the answer in minutes. Okay, so what is the answer? Here is the answer. So the average response time in minutes is 0.09 minutes for fire, 0.08 for special services, and 0.08 for false alarm. So I hope you like these videos. Inshallah in the next video we will proceed further. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.